Andrey Duyko on competition. What would happen if all people suddenly became good, kind? They would run out of motivation, and they would not want to strive for anything. The world moves and everything in it is related to the fact that a person creates a good or bad motivation for himself, doing good or bad things. If everyone becomes kind, tolerant, respectful and merciful, it might seem that there would be no incentive to pursue one's desires and goals. But would it? The fact is that the world is built on the principle of competition, and it is necessary to survive. Because of this, people become the ones who can be pushy, be insolent and inconsiderate, angry and dangerous if something doesn't work out. You can understand them, they are survivors. In case the world changes and all people become good, the competition will change too. It will still be there and it won't go anywhere. It will simply change, but in the direction of spirituality. People will begin to compete in order to be good, to do more good things for someone else, to be sensitive, to make the world a better place, to help the poor. So physical competition may change and switch to spiritual competition, but competition itself will never leave our world. It is the motive for human life on earth. One could say that people live on earth for the sake of competition physically, to survive, and spiritually, to give themselves more pluses in karma. Today's crazy competition is caused by the fact that man lives in a deeply material world. People who live from a position of material conflicts and disputes are completely spiritless people. Don't think in a destructive way. Make new partners out of your business rivals and envious people. Believe me, it will be more pleasant and easier for you to go through life. Watch the video, in which the head of the esoteric school Kailas, Andrey Duyko, shares the secret of turning their competitors into new partners. Is it possible to be beyond competition? And what does a person need for that? Usually when we say about someone he has no competitors, we mean a self-sufficient, determined, intelligent, charismatic, goal-oriented and beautiful person. However, there is no word here that defines spirituality. This quality means letting someone into your life and loving the way you love yourself. To live for your family, to adore your children, not to humiliate or nurture anyone, to enjoy life, to be able to accept the good and the bad, to enjoy every minute, to develop an aesthetic perception of the world around you. If a person begins to live in this direction, he or she is climbing the steps of spiritual growth. When a person moves along the path of spiritual growth, he lives outside of competition, it thus recedes. Out of competition will always be aesthetic people, soulful people, people who take pleasure in feeling and knowledge. When these qualities appear in a person, they turn off in him the desire to compete and endlessly survive. You want to be beyond competition and grow spiritually, then start your new path with the Kailas Esoteric School. Our school has no borders, its thousands of students are trained remotely in different parts of the world at their own convenience. Each of them has changes and successes, which are reinforced by the results, motivating to conquer all the new heights. If a person is positive, sensual, emotional, he shares these feelings with those around him. This creates a lack of competition in him and makes his life more precious. Such a person lives as he likes. He is content with life. He wants to be with the person he loves, spend time with his family, go out with his children, travel. Be beyond competition. Build your relationships with joy, improve your health ecologically, develop your business honestly, show your emotions, and get aesthetic pleasure from every day.